Welcome to D20 Woodworking, and today we are doing another Reddit reply. All three today is going to be from the Marvel Champions subreddit. Obviously, there's a lot of activity right there with the new expansions coming out, so we're going to be diving into there. Really quick, before we start the video, make sure you like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But if you want to watch live playthrough videos or watch me play through video games, make sure to go over to twitch.tv/D20 Woodworking. We live stream over there. And if you also want to help out, this channel in another way, I do have a Patreon. I don't really talk about it much on here, but if you want to support me over on Patreon, it's patreon.com/D20 Woodworking. That'd be really appreciated. So let's dive straight into this with the very first question. And the most value hero packs in terms of new basic and aspect cards. And I thought this was a pretty cool question. I thought it was pretty interesting. I won't get into that much with aspects because I think I'm going to do a video on that in the future. But what I will say is, as far as basics go, there are two that stick out in my mind. And one is Nadia, or Wasp, right? So her deck, I obviously am a big fan of hers. If you watched any of my previous videos about hero ranking, she's usually pretty up there. But some of the key cards that come in her deck is Ironheart, right? Spider-Man, Miles Morales. These are two really good basic heroes. The Power of All of Us, I use a fair amount, more than I thought I would. And there's a copy of Queen Carrier. It's not the first time it's been in there, but it is a good card to have. And the rest of our cards are fine, but nothing great. The other one is Miss Marvel, which I thought was pretty interesting. Lockjaw's all right. I used Lockjaw a lot for a while, and it feels like he kind of stopped being used. But Endurance is in the Miss Marvel deck. Concussive Blow, which is also like a really good card to get. I know I wasn't going to say aspect cards, but that one is a good one. Melee's not bad either. But Downtime, maybe not used as much anymore, but Downtime is still a good card to use, especially for recovery. It's really, really good. So as far as basics, those are like the two that kind of stand out. Also, there are some good protection cards in here as well. But anyway, the Energy Bearer. But I would recommend those two hero packs if you're trying to figure out what to get for like good basic cards. That's not including like Spider-Man stuff or the Web Warrior stuff, right? Web Warrior stuff is all in that cycle. Not all the cards, but most of the cards you'll need will be in that cycle. So I'm not including that. Next question is Groot still bad? No, he's not bad. He's good. I swear he's good. This is a question I keep seeing like all the time, and it's kind of funny because everyone's always the same, right? It kind of always starts with this. They really like Groot. They have a soft spot for him, whatever. And then he was kind of weak during the original release of him, and is he still bad? But it's funny because the person kind of answers their question in here where they talk about people were asking him if he play a force field generator deck. I think his justice is still really good too. Blah, blah, and that's the thing. Like, he is good. I don't know if he's meant to be aggression or leadership or anything like that. But protection, obviously kind of what they wanted you to do with. But more importantly, justice, right? Justice with him flipping down and keeping his growth counters up. That's the key. Keep his growth counters up. That is something that a lot of people seem not to do with him. So definitely keep them up. And I think Groot, I mean, he's not like S tier or anything, but he's really good. I really enjoy him. So anyway, is Groot still bad? No, he is not bad. He is good. Yeah. So the next one is a quick one. Do Asthma Day pre-orders arrive on time? So they used to. They used to. So with Asthma Day, it's funny because before COVID-19, they would send stuff out through UPS. And if you don't know, if you pre-order through Asthma Day, you actually get the stuff free shipping on Asthma Day's website, which is really, really cool. And it's a decent enough price. I've priced it out compared to like other shipping methods or other distributors, right? And the pack will be a little bit cheaper, but the shipping will cost more. So overall, Asthma Day pre-ordering from their site is pretty good. But before COVID, they used to use UPS, and it was pretty good, right? I used to get like a few days before the street date, which was always really cool. Since COVID or sometime during COVID, and I think Asthma Day kind of took over the shipping. I think Fantasy Flight was still doing it back then. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure of that. I don't really remember. But I do know they switched to USPS, at least for me, right? The postal service for me. And since switching there, let's say people get packs on a Friday, right? Let's say the street date's on a Friday. I usually get it the following Wednesday or Thursday. Sometimes it's over a week. Not often. It's only happened a few times when it's been like that, but it is later than it was. And it's one of those things recently I've been trying out different distributors to see what happens, and everyone's still slow. Everyone's still slow from the pandemic, and I get it. I don't completely blame them or anything like that, but it seems like Asthma Day pre-orders is kind of the way to go. I mean, obviously, if you have a local store, go to a local store and go support them, especially a small store. But I don't have any by me, so I have to order it online. So anyway, there's 3 quick things from Reddit for the Marvel Champions subreddit. Hopefully you enjoy this. And yeah, let's get excited for new Marvel Champions content coming out really soon. I'll see you next video.